When I moved into Willow Creek Estates, I thought I'd found my dream home. Quiet streets, manicured lawns, and a tight-knit neighborhood, it all looked perfect. I had just gotten a promotion at work, and buying this house felt like a fresh start. Little did I know, I wasn't just moving into a home, I was walking straight into a nightmare controlled by a power-hungry HOA president named Diane Matthews. Diane wasn't just any HOA president. She ran the community like her personal kingdom. Every blade of grass had to be exactly 2.5 inches tall. Garbage cans had to be placed on the curb only between 6 a.m. and 6:30 a.m., and heaven forbid your mailbox wasn't regulation black sheet fine you instantly. I followed the rules as best I could, but my nightmare began over something so ridiculous. I thought it was a prank at first. One morning, I got a violation notice taped to my front door. Unapproved flower bed design, $250 fine. I had added a few lavender plants under my front window. No neon lights, no statues, just simple purple flowers. I was confused but figured I'd call the HOA office and clear it up. But when I called, I didn't get an explanation, I got a warning. "You should have read the guidelines more carefully," Diane snapped. "Any unapproved alteration is subject to fines." Click. That was the beginning of a series of escalating penalties. Next came the noise complaints, even though I lived alone and worked long hours. Then I was fined for having excessively dirty windows during pollen season. When I tried to challenge the fines at the next HOA meeting, I was laughed out of the room. Diane and her clique of board members were clearly in control, and anyone who spoke out quickly found themselves on the HOA's blacklist. The harassment continued for months. I tried to stay calm, keep to myself, and not stir trouble. But then something happened that changed everything. I came home from work one evening and found a notice of lien on my door. The HOA had filed legal action against me for unpaid dues and repeated violations. They claimed I owed over $3,400, and if I didn't pay within 30 days, they'd begin foreclosure proceedings. I was stunned. I had paid every bill. I kept every receipt. I tried to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. Diane simply smiled and told me, "Next time, you'll think twice before planting illegal flowers." That night, I broke down. I was a grown adult, crying on the kitchen floor because a neighborhood board was threatening to take my